Well, I'm running for the school board really for two reasons. One is to improve education for our children, and the second one is to do it financially responsible. I think being on the school board, you can put as little or as many hours as you want to in. I don't believe in being a micromanager. I believe the school board sets the policy, they set the tone for the district, and they really let the administration put together a plan and carry it out. Now, it's not saying you're hands off. You're not. I think you need to, as a school board member, I think you have to get a feel for what's going on in the schools. So if elected, the first thing I do, I would meet with the superintendent and get together an understanding of where the school district is at and where it's headed. The second thing I do, I would go to the schools and visit with the principals. Again, get a feel for where they're at and where they think they're heading, and tour the schools so I get a feel of how the schools are actually functioning. And the third thing I would do, I would make myself available for teachers to talk to, because basically teaching and learning take place in the classroom, and that's where the rubber hits the road, so to speak, or where all other entities in the schools support that endeavor. So I think it's important to understand what's going on in the schools, to see that the policy and the tone is being set. Otherwise, you're setting at the top and you really don't know. When a topic comes up, a subject, an issue, I'm going to inquire about it. I will scrutinize the issue. I'll be objective in my decision making, and then I think it's important to be able to act independently on that. Oftentimes you get in a group like that and there's a lot of peer pressure. It's not direct, it's very indirect, it's not intentional, but you want to get along with people, so to speak.
Sure.
And you have to, as having experience on previous boards and commissions, I realize that you have to break away from that so you can make the educated decisions that are best for the organization you're representing. The other thing is, I think you have to watch the relationship you have with with the leader, the administrator, and that would be the superintendent. I think it's important to be friends with the superintendent, but not be too friendly. You still have to maintain that business relationship. If you become too friendly, then all of a sudden your decisions may not be based on facts, but rather on relationship. The revenues we bring into school is a direct result of the financial condition of our city. Okay, so the better we do as a city, financially, economically, the more finances the school will realize. So it's important for the school to be a partner in economic development. And what I mean by that is, it's important for the school to utilize local businesses and hiring local individuals. I think people don't realize the amount of taxes that go to this. Like we were talking earlier, $86 million budget for the school, and relative to the city of a $45 million budget is basically twice the amount.
Yeah.
Our tax rate for the city is about $13.50 per thousand, whereas the school is a little over $15 per thousand. So we're paying more taxes for the school, so we have a vested interest in financially. We have a vested interest in our kids too. That's even more. Also, I'd like to say, as an architect, I'm not here to work for our firm. We've worked for the school in the past, so if elected, my firm will forego any work for the school district during my tenure.
You may lend a good perspective as an architect to the current, work we're doing on all this, on the John Adams and the high school. Have you seen any of the plans that they brought forward for the high school?
I have some limited knowledge of the project, and a lot of it is through the construction the grapevine, so to speak, with contractors. Okay. And so I have some questions, and I don't want to form an opinion. I don't have all the facts.
Sure.
I do have facts of past projects. Okay.
Sure.
You can see it. It's built. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I get on the school board, I want to take a close look at current projects, and then also planning of future projects.